Guys, welcome back. I'm a Virgo, and today they're going to tell us why we need to avoid dating Virgos. Damn it. I hope you guys enjoy.
Get into a relationship with a Virgo female. Warning to all my dudes out here, do not do that. Because we're better than the CIA, FBI, and Interpol put together. If we want to know, we're going to know. We pay attention to the small things, the details, the things that you think we won't notice, we notice. We just didn't say anything about it. A smart woman knows how to stay silent and move accordingly.
Now, guys, did you know that about Virgo woman? Now that I know that, I'll stay away from them too.
No debate. Virgo men are the worst sign of all men, all humans in general.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, he's not lying. I dated two September Virgos, and by far, especially that first Virgo, worst relationship ever.
It
So
was
we
your
dated
fault.
on and off for like 2.5 years. I knew he was a shovel when he walked in. And yet I stuck beside him. Like he was so controlling and so manipulative, but if you let him tell it, he would. This man was so toxic. Girl, how toxic was he? This man was so toxic, he turned the thermostat down to 54 degrees, locked it, and left for the night. I had to call Google customer service just so they could unlock it so I could change it to a normal temperature. This
Oh,
man
wow.
totaled my car. He would take stuff, hide it. He broke things that my mom gifted to me. And he was addicted to perks. So
Okay, so she dated a bad person that just happened to be born in September. Moving on.
Judgmental.
Dealing with a Virgo should be on 1,000 ways to die. Negative traits of Virgo. They overthink. They're very critical, stubborn. They worry a lot. They're perfectionists. They're very judgmental. Very, very, very. They're pessimistic. Did I say they overthink? Because if I didn't, they do. Virgos can be difficult to love. Very, very uptight. Very stubborn. Selfish at times. Yeah. Anxious.
Now, how come when I'm reading Virgo, horoscopes, it's like you are loyal, you are awesome, you are the best, you're going to make lots of money today, you're going to succeed in life. Don't listen to those other signs. And then the other signs just talk crap about us. That's crazy.
But this may go into what would be perceived as a Leo trait, but they're very narcissistic. But it's not just me who feels this way about Virgos. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
You know, it's a characteristic that people skip over when it comes to Virgos
That
is
we're
that Virgos
handsome.
are very angry. Virgos are very angry. People like dust it off as, oh, they're annoyed, they're irritated. Virgos be straight up enraged. But I think that people don't see it that way because I think Virgos have a lot of couth, and I think they have a lot of social skills where they know how to function in public in a way that's palatable. But I feel like Virgos are angry. I feel like they are enraged. The way you describe like an Aries or any other fire sign. They are angry. But they're just more socially acceptable with their anger, so it comes across as irritation. But trust me, they are furious. Like if the purge was to happen, I guarantee you it would be single-handedly ran by Virgos.
So she might have a point there, but here's the weird thing whenever I talk to people that listen to the horoscopes, you're telling me that all these people that are born within a 30-day period of each other, you're telling me we're all going to be the same angry, conniving, shady person that you can't get anything by? I mean, oh my God, we sound like the IRS.
The only zodiac sign in this world that will legitimately love bomb you, spoil you, treat you like shit, yet defend you, cheat on you, yet not let you go, be the problem, yet act like you're the problem, is a Virgo. But I just can't leave them alone.
We're just too good to be true. Described us as being like, let's hear this again. She said something back to back that like literally contradicted itself. Let's check this out.
The only zodiac sign in this world that will legitimately love bomb you, spoil you, treat you like shit,
Okay, how can you be spoiled and treated like shit at the same time? She hates our guts, yet at the very
yet
end?
defend you, cheat on you, yet not let you go, be the problem, yet act like you're the problem, is a Virgo. But I just can't leave him alone.
She loves us. Unbelievable. We love her too.
Unfortunately, sometimes I do get pulled into the tea on TikTok. I'm only human. Give me a break. But if you're on UK TikTok, you've seen the tea between Claudia and her man and whatever. And the only thing that I'm going to say as an astrologer from an astrological point of view is that they are both Virgos. They share the same birthday. They are both Virgos. Claudia, I'm going to need you to run fast and I'm going to need you to run far. A Virgo woman is going to give and pour everything into the person she loves. And it's very difficult for them to leave because they are naturally givers, nurturers, healers, guiders, that kind of thing.
Wait a minute. She just said Virgo women are basically the greatest thing under the sun. What would be a good way to describe them? Sugar and spice and everything nice. That sounds like one that they ought to copyright. Now she's going to tell us how Virgo men are not even good people.
A Virgo man is nothing like that. He is not going to return the same energy at all. He's going to take advantage of that energy that is given to him, especially if he's so young and hasn't done a lot of work, lacks self-awareness, that kind of thing. I'ma just need her to maybe learn the lesson a bit quicker because her light will go out for a Virgo man, and that is a sad sight to see.
Could you imagine if you loved a girl and she wouldn't give you a chance because she took advice from this lady? Holy shit! Oh my goodness. And by the way, imagine two astrologists having a conversation with one another, and the one tells the other, don't date Virgo men, they're horrible. What's the other one going to say? I know, I'm an astrologist. Duh. I mean, God, these people make me laugh. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so this one is why you shouldn't date a Virgo. Virgos are very critical. They're critical of themselves, but they're especially critical who they're with. To them, you're like representing them.
Yeah, so I mean, do you really want somebody that you're dating that has a bunch of neon hearts all over her face? She's representing you, guys.
So things need to be up to par.
Duh.
And they do have very high standards. Another thing, well, that's something that they share with Aquarius, I feel. Aquariuses have very high standards, but it's because they hold themselves up to the same standards. And that's one thing that I also feel like they have in common with Aquarius is that they're willing to give you what they give. But yeah, it can be very hypercritical, so that can be kind of tough. But if you're like a person who's like very competitive in that sense or whatever, you know, maybe it would be your cup of tea. But it's definitely a relationship that's going to challenge you.
If you're hyper competitive, it might be a good relationship. He's going to give you what he gives you, the hypercritical. What the hell babble bullshit was that? That sounds like me when I'm on my walk and I don't know what to say. That was like 85% babble.
Virgos know it all, don't they?
Well, we know you should take the nose ring out.
Virgos know it all, don't they?
Yes.
I hate that Virgos are some of the messiest people. Like, if you go in their room, it is chaos. But let's say you just move something on their counter just slightly. They'll be like, who touched this? And sometimes they just feel so violent. Like, do you like me? Virgos be so picky about the littlest things. Like, they will literally be like, my eggs are too cold. Take them back. This just isn't right. I don't like the way my nail shape is. Fix it.
Wait a minute. Is she dating women? I think the problem is you're dating women.
I don't like this. Fix it. Like, y'all just expect people to wait on you hand and foot. Virgos will tell their friends to break up with the nigga, but they'll stay with the same nigga that's doing them dirty. Sometimes they love you, sometimes they don't.
So you know how she just said Virgos will tell their friends to break up with their person, but yet they'll stay with their person forever? She said it in a different way, but you know what I mean? That's how people are in general. They're okay with you taking a risk, with you breaking up with your family, right, and your husband and situations like that. But they're not going to take their own lame advice. They're smart enough to know that you're willing to do the advice they give you. They're smart enough not to take that silly advice. So the next time you have a friend that gives you this great epiphany of advice, like go ahead and get out of your relationship, tell them to do the same. See what happens.
When a Virgo gets mad at you, you'll never hear from them again. Why y'all gotta go so ghost? Can't you just, I don't know, resolve the conflict? A Virgo will do anything for status, and I just think that that shit is annoying.
Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't make me ask you every time.
Virgos will always tell you where they got it, how much it was, and do you want to match? Y'all say it's not about the material, but it is. Amazing cooks, but always want to eat out. I hate that y'all know your digestive tract is terrible, yet you steady eating nuts in the bed. You always got some kind of crunch on your salad. You always need to snack. I hate that y'all always have that face that's just like, do you want to be here? Clean your room. Please, just clean your room. It's the attitude for me, baby. Virgo will be like, let's go here. And as soon as the conditions aren't up to Virgo standards, they want to leave. We're always late because of Virgo. Why do you have like 7 closets in your house and they're all full of clothes that
I do have quite a few closets. I've got quite a bunch of shit. Thanks a
you
lot.
don't even wear? You always have to have the last word. They gonna always say like, don't wear that. I don't like your hair. You look bent. Bitch, what about you? Honestly though, I fuck with the honesty. Virgo's quickest response is blocking. One thing a Virgo gonna do, baby, is leave the tags on that bitch. A Virgo will assassinate you with their words and then be like, love you.
I love all these people that come on the show, but I'm tired of telling them it's time to get rid of the nose ring. I bet you her girl left her because she saw that nose ring one too many times. There's no guy in the world that's going to tell you keep the nose ring. And because of that, you should ditch the nose ring.
And sometimes y'all can be very.
How come no one ever says, Jesse, you're right? Why don't they get rid of that bull ring?
So this is 3 reasons on why I wouldn't date a Virgo.
Why?
Reason number 1, sometimes y'all can be very disgustingly messy. Okay,
I'm working on it.
It goes very far. We have the Virgos who are very clean, and then we have the dirty ones. You're filthy. Get your shit together. Okay, that's one reason too to know a Virgo is off track if it's just disgusting. Get it together. Also, it's kind of like they want you to do what they're doing. They want you to be into what they're doing, but everybody not going to be into what you're doing, Virgo.
Like, can you guys get your shoes so we can all go for a walk when this is done? There's a reason it's called Walk Talk Vent. I need you guys to slowly start walking.
Like, even they will try to argue you down for
You want to be fat
what they
forever?
think is right. And I mean, some of them you can agree to disagree, but some of them will try to argue you down to get their point across so much. And then when you say you don't care, they get mad.
Ridiculous.
Shit, we don't care. They're the signs that when you argue with them, they want to keep it up. They want to carry on. You ain't got to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't. We don't care. We don't care that you may be the smartest in the room.
She must be dating a woman too, because they always got to be right.
People love to talk down on Virgos. We too picky, judgmental, critical. But Virgo to Virgo, this is what they really saying. I'm not ready to be held accountable for the version of me I've been hiding. Because a Virgo isn't crazy. A Virgo is a mirror. We
I'm not
reflect your
nuts.
patterns, your contradictions, and your wounds. And it's not to tear you down. This is where a lot of people get it misconstrued. They think that we do this to tear people down. We do this because we love you and we want to make you better.
So when I tell you to start with the man or woman in the mirror, I'm trying to make my world better. And the only way I can do it is if you start working on yourself.
It can be overbearing and overpowering. I get it. But it's really all genuine. It's really all love.
It's
So
love.
here's a fair warning. Do not date a Virgo if you are not ready to heal and or face your shadow side,
That's
because we
right.
are going to make you face it. We were put in your life to make you heal, to make you face your shadows.
Guys, every morning I go on a walk, and if you like to watch the reaction videos in the evening, come walk with us during the day.
But once you fuck up with Virgo, bro, I feel bad for you, because once you get on my bad side, it's fuck you. You can die the next day from a heart attack, a stroke, and have a seizure and die. And they come and tell me, oh, so-and-so, they passed away from a seizure. Okay. R.I.P., bitch. You see what I mean? I hate being a fucking Virgo, bro.
So she's a cold, cruel Virgo. I'm more on the warm side. I want you to walk with me every day. I want you to watch videos with me every night. I want you to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, come back again tomorrow, and we'll repeat the process. I'll see you then.